Chris made the decision, 20 and up. So, all right, I will turn it over to Fresh now. Yeah, I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Okay. So we spoke the other day, right, about kind of like
wrong one.
What I got going on in my vlogs, my life right now, and obviously Ak is a good friend, Silky as well, Leaf, Annoying TV, good people, but we had a debate, right, talking about relationships, vetting girls, and kind of like what girls want in guys. So Ak, can you tell the audience what the debate is about today?
Fresh, I love you, brother. but I feel like you're walking into the path of becoming what I would say is a hypocrite, or you're just strictly delusional, something that you preach against. Mm-hmm. And I would just like for you to remain on your pivot while instructing the many. We got 4,000 people in here, while instructing them how to live their lives. Make sure you're very cognizant how you're living yours, or you could maybe just keep it real and just say, hey, you listen, follow what I say, but not what I do. Okay. Mm-hmm. I asked you a few simple questions and the answers were very alarming. Okay. I feel like if, the roles were reversed and we have like a lot of beautiful women on the panel today, but mm-hmm. I've watched, and you guys know, I watch your show religiously mm-hmm. when I'm not here. And the advice you give to men is very different than what you are following.
Okay. Explain to me where.
Okay then. And again, mm-hmm. the only audience and jury will be the chat.
Yeah.
I believe if you were speaking about a woman who, is in her early 20s, who came to Miami, who met high value men, like you would consider yourself, right?
Yeah, for this show. Yeah.
Okay. if you would speak about that woman who met that guy on a multi-million-dollar yacht, mm-hmm. the first thing in the assumption wouldn't be she loves me or she likes me for me.
Okay.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with actually liking a girl. By the way, I don't think you guys are preaching that at all. That would be, I'd be inside a little Nas X territory if you guys were. But that's not what you guys are doing. Yeah. What you guys are just saying that you want guys to be aware and also not to get finessed, right?
Yeah,
facts. It's about self-improvement, right? I've heard Myron say that a bunch of times.
As we do, help guys get better.
I feel like your life right now might not be matching mm-hmm. what you preach. And it's okay because we all make mistakes. By the way, I've made mistakes too. And as brothers, because I've made mistakes, mm-hmm. I could try to help you as you're making your mistake now. Okay, listen, I always say, the smart man learns from his own mistake. The wise man learns from the mistake of others. Okay, right. I'm trying to have you at least be wise, not smart. And a dumb person never learns at all.
So, you think that I haven't made mistakes in my past at all?
No, I've heard the story. You were married before.
Yeah.
Right? It was just alarming that and by the way, I like your beautiful. What do y'all consider each other? By the way, Henny Demix.
We vibing right now. We chilling. We vibing. So
beautiful. I like it. So so y'all would be y'all just talking right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you said something on last show when I was on. Mm-hmm. It was a little bit alarming. You said she was very different from every girl you meet in Miami. When I've heard you speak about every girl in Miami before, you generalize.
Yeah.
And I've also heard this one of Myron's Myron, you got some classic quotes, my brother. You're a legend, right?
Yeah, no, thank you, bro.
Listen,
you are too.
Hey, listen. You know what I mean? We're not talking about your anecdotal experience. We're talking about the majority of the people. Okay, we're not talking about your exception. If you were to speak about the person who we are talking about in question, who's sitting next to you,
yeah, right here,
you wouldn't necessarily be on the position you are now. You would actually say, hey, listen, she's with you because of what you're about, right? But you made the bold statement, which this is why I think your audience is probably looking at you like if you're a hypocrite. Mm. You met her on a yacht. In a very short time, you're like, I know for a fact she's with me for me. Explain.
Okay. So you made some claims there just now, right? That were kind of assumptions. And I understand because you don't watch the show all the time. That being said, when I said that she's different from most girls, it's because she's not from Miami. She's from Philly, right? So if you know the game here in Miami, right? Most Miami girls are in a certain bracket, in a certain environment, and they all kind of do the same things. Hold on. That being said, If a girl's new to Miami, she's not really into that environment that well. So as a first timer in Miami, right? She's not gonna be in certain circles where they get passed around, or like, you feel me? Like it's kind of like a environment where things happen all the time and like follow like a certain pattern.
That being said,
hold on. That being said,
what does new to Miami mean though?
Huh?
What does new to Miami mean? Because she was born in Jersey. She's just out here for school,
Yeah.
right? Is everybody here born in Miami?
I am.
You're born in Miami.
Yeah, born and raised.
You're born and raised.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
but she's not. So if someone moves here, they're different.
I'm saying at the beginning, they're not kind of like tainted by the Miami lifestyle. Because Miami is very like, I want to say good and bad at the same time. Because like in the environment, it makes you turn a certain way. Either by the partying, the people you're around.
To the streets.
And most girls that would have been good girls who come to Miami, turn to the streets. Is what it is.
So they turn home.
That being said, if you meet a girl for the first time and she's in this environment and she's not a part of this whole cycle, you kind of got a chance because at the beginning, she only knows you. But she meets other players in the game where it's like, oh, like this is where I'm at. I can see all these guys. Then she's kind of saying, like, you know what? I got many options. Fuck this nigga. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do and get what I want. That being said, right? I invited her on the yacht.
That being said, I love it.
I invited her on the yacht, right? For a purpose to meet and talk to her.
So the first time you met her, you invited her on the yacht.
100%.
And you left the yacht by saying she fucks with me for me.
No. This is after a period of time where like I saw certain things. I saw what she's about, where she came from. I was like, okay, cool. Dude, think about this, right? I've seen multiple chicks come to Miami all the time, get into a certain environment, and then they change completely. However, when they first come to Miami, they're not always into that environment where they make that change.
Okay.
So what happens is that girls come to Miami, right? They meet some friends, they go out, they meet promoters, they meet celebrities, and then they're for the street.
And then she gone.
And then she gone.
Yo, Myron.
And then
Myron.
let me finish. Let me finish. So I've experienced
I'm gonna eat him alive after
dating multiple girls, some from Miami, some from outside of Miami, France, Germany, wherever, right? So I've seen the cycle here. Now, that being said, when I met her, I saw she hadn't been tainted yet. She hadn't been like in certain circles where, like, you know what? Damn, she's gone through the streets. So I want to see where her head was at. And we meet on certain levels, we vibe. And regarding my vlog, she adds value to my vlogs. So you know what? I want to get to know her a little bit better. We're just vibing right now.
Okay.
So your whole argument of, oh, I'm gonna be finessed by this chick.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Okay.
I want to make certain claims. So I feel like you're a little bit exposing yourself.
How?
Because the way you talk about women, especially because you're in Miami, you just proved that saying that if she's here and she's new, those rules don't apply. You don't talk to just a Miami audience. You talk to an audience that's literally all around the world. So you're pretty much telling your audience, everything I tell you doesn't apply to y'all because you're not in Miami. I thought you were giving universal rules. That's
hold on.
Hold on.
We're talking about her.
I got you. No, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about how you are saying she doesn't apply to many things that you would say about the normal girl.
No, it can happen outside. I'm just saying that, like.
Second of all, I do want to ask a question. And by the way, the chat's gonna be the jury.
Okay. You
said, number one, she was here for a short amount of time and she wasn't tainted, quote unquote. And you have done the checks and balances to make sure she's not gonna be that. Could you at least tell the jury how long you've known her?
1 month.
Okay. Just okay. So in a month, you met her on a yacht. A month later, you have figured out that she isn't what every other girl in Miami is.
Look, you're taking it as in like, yo, I'm about a wife. Like, it's only like only girl is like, yo, like I just met her, right? So obviously I'm like checking to see where she's at. And at the same time, it's like, yo, I'm seeing traits where she's like different in terms of like, okay, she's not thinking like most Miami girls. That being said, I don't know the full, trajectory. Like she just got here. So it's like, we're vibing right now.
What does it mean that she's different and not thinking like a Miami girl? I just pointed you out someone.
Okay.
Like, explain that. Because I've heard you say, she came on my podcast. You say, hey, listen, women, especially down here, they're going to be attracted to certain things, this blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
What does it mean to be different from a Miami girl? Explain that difference.
Okay. So for example, right? She's not into like designer, going crazy like, oh, I need to have this and that. It's more like she wants a good time with me, right? And then secondly, like for example,
what Miami girls are,
huh?
Generally,
Miami.
No, some are. I've obviously not every single girl, but some are. But I like.
We're talking about just majority.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like.
By the way, Myron. Just because I want to be fair,
this nigga, bro.
No. You're allowed to be his lawyer.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, I don't want this to be a mistrial because they said he ain't had a public defender, he ain't had Johnny Cochran with him, he ain't had the nigga who had Bill Cosby get out of jail.
Listen,
you could hop in at any time because this guy seems.
You guys go. You guys go like one round, 2 rounds maybe, and then we'll get because I know y'all wanted to do this. We got 6,000 plus you guys in here. First of all, like the goddamn video right now. Like it. Like the video.
So you're accusing me of being a hypocrite and being delusional, right? So I want to know where in this whole like scenario here. No, I'm not. Where in the scenario, right? Do you see me being hypocritical in regards to like just dating her?
No. You're being hypocritical because if everything that I've seen this podcast preach that you're a part of, when I've seen your actions with her, you're acting like, and I've seen y'all silence a lot of women here by saying you're just the exception. We're talking about the rule. You are willing to basically say, hey, fuck the rule. She's the exception.
Wait, okay. Where did they say that? I'm saying that she is showing certain traits right now.
Why do you think she's interested in you?
Ask her.
I was gonna say, can I answer this?
Of course.
I feel like the first day that I met you, having that genuine conversation on the boat, like
on a yacht.
On the boat. Was it 60 foot long? Was it 85 foot?
I couldn't even tell you.
So you're telling me that the conversation that you had with him there, if he cold approached you, right? While you were online about to get into, I don't know if you go to Club Live or whatever, any spot out here, you was about to get some, I don't know, some fucking yogurt, and he cold approached you. If he had the same conversation that he had with you on the boat in fucking beautiful Miami, I've been on a yacht with this nigga. I was like, damn, I can understand why this is a flex. If he had the same conversation with you, you're like, no, this is my guy.
See, I am a very big personality person. So if he came up to me and he just came and was like, hey, let me get your number, that's a no from me. The fact that he invited me, and he invited me out before. Yeah. And it was just the fact that me and my roommate were sitting at home. No, me and my roommate were sitting at home, and I was like, wow, what are we going to do tonight? And then like at that moment, he texted me and he was like, hey,
go ride with scooters or get on the yacht. Let's talk about it.
And he's right. I'm not a materialistic person at all. I could be if I wanted to. I don't care about that shit. Like my dream car is a fucking Honda Civic. Like there's nothing about me materialistic. Being on a yacht is not, I wasn't like, oh my God, like he's inviting us to a yacht. Like I'm so excited.
So what about
I've been on a yacht before. I've had people try to hit on me. It's not about the yacht.
Okay, what about the conversation? What did he say? We want to learn because I'm like
it was
one
like
of the
a
people...
genuine like I want to get to know you thing. I think we both had a physical attraction to each other at that point, and it wasn't like, hey, like I want to get to know you to fuck. It felt super genuine, and we just had a really good time. We talked up there for like an hour and a half before we got interrupted. We probably could have talked the entire way back and forth. Like
I think what your problem is that like,
wait, you said he invited you out before. Why you didn't go before?
Hold on.
I was always busy, or like I was pretty new. I was living.
I'm trying to see.
You see what your problem is? You think that because I have clout, everyone wants me for clout. However, for you, that's true. For me, it's not. I actually have game, bro, right? That being said, hold on. That being said, right, bro?
Not game.
Your experience, right, with girls is tainted because you want to see it for clout.
Oh.
Versus here, I'll tell you the truth, bro.
Oh.
Look, it's the truth, right? So for you, it's
we
like
need evidence to substantiate your claim, sir.
Okay.
Yo, Mike. Mike.
I'm gonna say this. I gotta say this, bro. First of all, if you got clout, if you have access to a boat, fuck it. It's part of who you are. It is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't look at that as like, oh, I need to use. Yeah, fuck it. I'm using this too for my power. You know what I'm saying? My power of attraction. That's what men do. Even in the wild, like male birds do crazy exotic dances and shit and displays for women. You know what I'm saying? Rams fight each other. Lions fight each other. That's what we do. Fuck it. We buy nice watches and rings and jewelry.
Let's go $500.
I
wish I could get the little...
I see some water on the other hand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying we do things that other men can't do.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To attract a potential mate.
Female.
I don't see anything wrong with that
Nothing.
shit.
Me either.
So you know what I'm saying? So it's cool with acknowledging that shit. Yeah, fuck it. If I'm on a boat or I have access to a boat and I want to get to know somebody, I'm gonna invite her on a boat too.
Yeah.
Mike, Mike, I think you're touching on a point that I was trying to make.
But see,
and I think
No, but that's
where
a horrible point about
Exactly.
you made a point about the chain and that I would see the chain and the watch and be like, he's rich. You know how many broke people I see with chains and watches and nice cars? They could be the brokest motherfuckers I've ever met.
You even said on your podcast, yo, you got a chain and a watch, you could be a scammer or you could be broke.
Yo.
You even said on
Like
your podcast.
I used to work
You said
as
that,
doing bottle service
Yo,
at a
no,
strip
no.
club,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
girls
Yeah,
would
yeah.
pass on
So you said
everyone that
that.
looked broke.
Let's
And I
clear it
would
up.
take them as a
Let me
client.
just have you.
They would make no money, and I would make money because I didn't judge somebody off the way that they look.
Yo,
And that's a
Fresh,
good thing.
this is one of the biggest things I feel like you keep making this in like an error.
Mhm.
Because I feel like you're judging sincerity on what you think she's passed up. You know what I mean?
How?
For any woman I've encountered that's fucked with me,
Mhm.
like I've seen women who I fucked with be like, oh, Sway Lee hit me up, Young Thug hit me up, rest in peace, XXXTentacion hit me up.
Mhm.
It not because you're not like maybe celebrity wise or rich wise bigger than them means because they didn't fuck with those people for whatever reason,
Mhm.
they're with you for you. That's not the case, my brother. And I feel like you're using that to be like, well, I know a lot of people who's more lit has hit her up, blah, blah. I'm just trying to say that for what you're preaching, it's all about what you're preaching, my dog.
Yeah.
Hold on. No.
But when
Here-
it
no.
turn into them,
Here's the point.
their
Here's the point.
relationship?
So what am I preaching that's gonna be delusional or not true? Tell me.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
still haven't told me.
Okay.
I'm still waiting.
I feel like if you didn't like her,
Yeah.
if you didn't love her, or whatever the case is, I don't know if you do.
Mhm.
If there was a normal girl like her that came on this podcast,
Mhm.
and that girl said, hey, I'm dating a high value man, and that guy's making hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you had to tell that girl, who, by the way, she's an app developer,
Mhm.
right? She's not from here. She's been here how long?
Like 5 months.
5 months. And if that girl said the guy that they're now fucking with, they know for a month,
Mhm.
what would you tell that person that you don't like?
Yeah.
So here's,
That's all I'm saying.
so look.
The only thing, the reason
look.
why Myron can't even be your defense attorney right now, because Myron, he gotta live what he preach. All I'm just saying is that
No.
I'll let y'all.
No. He's letting us talk. So don't play that game. Right? So
I
this
was
is
gonna let
between
y'all
me and
duke it
you.
out.
No,
man.
Myron can hop in too.
This is why I got you on the ropes, right? Because you're thinking that, like, okay, just because she's a regular girl on the show, I won't say there's an exception to the rule. That being said, her situation, bro, like, isn't normal. Most girls that come to Miami, they're already in the environment and they get fucked up.
All right,
That
she's new to Miami.
Huh?
She's new to Miami as well.
But what
Is
does
she
it
just like
matter?
her?
I don't know.
But what does it
My-
matter?
He doesn't
But
know
look,
her.
My first response,
How could he do
no, my
that?
first response is gonna be, you know what? She's capping. I don't know all the details here, but for the most part, she's probably capping. That being said, there may be girls that are in that environment that may not be the same. I'm just saying that, like, I actually met her. I spoke to her for an hour plus. I got to see her a little bit. You know what? Damn. It's
A
different for me.
fucking hour, my nigga. I spoke on a podcast
No.
to women
No.
for hours at a time, brother.
On an
But you
hour
felt
on the
her
hold on,
vibe.
hour on the boat, I got to see where her mind was at.
She's on a
Then-
fucking yacht.
Hold on. Then we went on
It's hypnotizing, dog.
multiple dates. Hold on.
Why?
See.
Yo.
Multiple dates. I can
Anybody can get on
see
the yacht.
certain things. Okay, you know what? She's cool. I want to get to know her a little bit better. I never said, oh, she's the one. Nigga.
No, you say she's different from everyone else
She's
because she
different.
talked
She is
because
from
she
most
talked to
Miami
you
girls.
an hour on the yacht and went on a couple of dates with you afterwards.
Nigga.
That just seems glaringly
Nigga.
And she's not from Miami.
hypocritical
I understand, right, bro?
from what I used to hear from Fresh and Fit. Y'all be giving the game.
No.
I love when y'all.
No.
Yo, by the way, yo,
We say
Myron, hold on,
no.
Myron.
I see what you're doing here. I see what you're doing
Don't
here.
I say this to you? Regular dudes
Uh-huh.
listen to y'all and play y'all in the car that
Yeah.
their girl could hear game. So when they see half of the podcast
Mhm.
maybe slipping,
How
it's
much-
not my job.
How much
I'm just here
slipping? How much slipping?
because you're not giving the same advice or you're not having the same mentality about your situation like you would tell somebody else.
Yes, I am.
Why?
How?
This is where
How?
this is where you messed up because you think, right, that like just because I'm chilling with her that I'm not seeing anybody else, or for example, that her situation is like every other girl.
Don't do it. Don't do it fresh. Don't do it fresh.
Shit.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Hold on. And then let me ask you a question. Okay, let's do it. And then, so I've heard this before on the Fresh podcast. Hold on. I've heard this on the Fresh podcast.
I'm not done.
A high valued man. You know, by the way, high value men are rare.
Okay.
Are we gonna be in agreement? Anybody else want to say otherwise in here?
But I'm
Okay.
pretty sure she's a high valued woman.
Okay. What? Well, hold on.
There's no such thing as
I don't know.
That's a whole other discussion.
Hold on. All right, so let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So if you said to her, right, hey, would the shit I've heard y'all say about high value men and high value women, would you say to her, like, baby, you might have to share me because I'm a high value man, which is rare. And are you willing to share it? Let's hear her first.
Hold on. You see, this where you fucked up because you don't watch the show. I said multiple times, if I choose, right, to be with one girl, I've had fucked many girls, right, bro? If I choose a chance to say, you know what, I like her, I can do that. Because guess what? I've vetted girls. I've seen what I've had. I've had multiple options. I can do it. That's what you don't watch podcasts, bro.
I don't know.
You know, you're judging me based off of what you hear Myron say, not what I say. I say
not on the same page.
No, we are, but I just choose to be with one person if I want to. He wants multiple wives. He wants kids. I don't.
So
this is why when you make assumptions about people.
No. It's not even about assumptions.
It is.
So
it really is, bro.
So in your rhetoric, then you should let dudes know, hey, not all high value men should be giving their woman the ultimatum that because
we do, bro. We do. We always do. She wants to show. Okay. See, you're assuming, right? Okay. That just because you think that we say one thing is on the rule, we say, look, some guys, majority of guys are gonna want that type of lifestyle, but some don't. We put that in there. But our show is very radical, right? I get it. It's very strong point, one point of view. So you're thinking, oh, that's all it really is, bro. We say it all the time. Look, if you're a high value man, you have a choice to make. You want multiple chicks? You can, because you earned it, you deserve it. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. And some guys out there, they got hella money, but they want one girl. Jeff Bezos, one girl. You feel me? Like, it's a choice.
Hold on, what do you want?
Huh?
What do you want?
I already said it. I already said, if I decide to settle down, it's gonna be with one girl. That being said, will I marry again? Hell no. They want kids? Hell no. Okay. But in my RP lens, I'm gonna go with this girl because I chose to say, you know what? I don't want to stress with other girls. I already been doing that shit. 5-4 girls, bro, is a headache, bro. I already did that shit, right? If it's just one girl, it's because I want to be with her. That being said, I'm talking to her right now, seeing what the vibe is, and if I like her, maybe in the future, maybe something. If not, then it is what it is. But I'm not saying that she's an angel.
Okay, so you're saying for you, maybe he's
I'm the crazy one. I'm the one that says you bitches gotta share me. Okay. I'm the one that says that.
You just want one girl, right?
Bro,
to be fair, we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
He's made that a point like 100 times.
Yes.
Different
and even I've heard that on the podcast. But to be fair, we have talked about.
Yeah.
Are you willing to share him?
No.
We've talked about whether.
Is that about no?
We have talked about whether, because I'm super picky. Like, I think girls are hot, but I would be super picky if there would be someone.
Are you willing to be in a can we zoom into
long story short, yes, but there would have to be like a conversation beforehand, which we've already mutually agreed to that.
It was different earlier.
No, I told you we
it was different earlier. We gotta be honest.
You said no. You said you were not with it.
And then I said we've already talked about this. We mutually agreed. If we went to a club or something, or he found
not a threesome. For you to be in a polyamorous relationship.
I said, no. Is that personally for me? No, but I'm very open-minded. If there was somebody that we had found,
it ain't for you.
Am I totally against it? No, absolutely not. But physically, is that for me? I don't think so, but I'm not gonna be close-minded about it.
Let me hop in.
She's open-minded about it.
I think initially, because listen, every girl says, no, I'm not with that. Right.
Really.
When I hear that, I'm like, yeah, okay, you're supposed to say that, right?
I'm with it.
But it was the shock of hearing it, I think. You know what I'm saying? She never processed it. And sitting there thinking about it, letting it set in, like the way we framed it was like, okay, you have a high value man. Mm-hmm. This man there's not a lot of the guys like this, right? He's rare. Are you willing to share him? Right? First, no. It's a reaction, right?
She's not going to admit that she said that.
Why?
I know, but she said it. But I'm giving her out.
Yes, I did say no immediately, and I want to clarify because.
But you talked to friends.
It was a shocking
but in between like my past ex and him, I always thought like I was never going to be in a relationship. I was never going to fuck with one dude at a time, and it was always going to be like.
You got hoes.
Not even that, but like I enjoy fucking with one person at a time, but there's never been that person to come along and be like, oh, I only want to fuck with you. I knew pretty quickly that like I haven't been with anyone since him, and I knew pretty quickly that like I only fucked with him because we just have a great time together. Like so now I don't. I'm in a mind space where I don't care about being with anyone else.
No disrespect. It's not even about you. No disrespect. It's about knowing that you're with a guy who
we've talked about it.
Okay, so
we talked about it.
How do you feel about if he's like, yo, hey, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, I do like you and I fuck with you, but I also like her, and
if it comes to that, then we can have a conversation about it for sure, and I'm down to hear that side of the story. I'm not close-minded about that.
But see, you know, it's funny.
Right now we're on the same page.
She just needed time to process it, bro.
Yeah, but no.
And honestly, and another thing,
I'm so glad for Mike because Mike heard this whole conversation.
I did. I admit.
But I understand it. I understand it because I hear this shit all the time, right? And I gotta be honest, like they see how like I treat my woman, right? And so many girls be hopping in the DM, even when we out. Approaching, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they all are with it, right? Mm-hmm. And even like if I'm interested in someone and I tell my girl, like I kind of like her, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'll be chopping it up. And they'll initially say, no, I wouldn't share. Mm-hmm. But the conversation keep going. Why you still talking to me? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then, you know, you see that, you know what? Evelyn cute. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the shit just keep progressing. So I feel like, of course, initially you've never done it. You never tried it. You never even thought about it. The first reaction is a no. Right. Yeah. I give you that. But of course, I know human nature. And I know, like, you know, you're thinking about it, letting it set in. And here's the reality. Most girls get cheated on by every dude, right?
Exactly,
it's not because we're just fucking evil, like men are just evil. It's because people can't be honest with themselves. Mm-hmm. Dudes are afraid to say, like, you know, I like variety here and there. They're afraid to say that shit because girls be like, no, fuck that. You got to fuck me for the rest of your life. It's only me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I know that it's a weird thing.
That's just weird.
Hold on. I have a question for you, though.
Hold on.
Why do you... Okay. Mm-hmm. So again, I'm listening to the podcast, okay, and I'm thinking, you know, I hear certain things and certain theories, which, by the way, I believe, and I know when, this nigga, I'm listen. I don't know if there's a bigger nod for me to give. Mm-hmm. This nigga is kicking facts. Fuck your feelings. I like it.
Yeah.
But it's rare to be like this. When you're like this,
I lose a lot of girls with my.
When you're like this, you can't move certain type of ways.
Yeah,
you got to sacrifice maybe even some just emotional shit.
I've lost a lot of bucks.
Now,
I admit this.
Hear what I'm asking you.
For my views,
a lot. Hear what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing, your view doesn't necessarily line up with Myron's view. It doesn't.
No, we think differently. That being said, the foundation is still the same. So think about this, right?
What the fuck?
And also, then I want to ask her what she brings to the table.
No. So
because that's the age-old question, right?
So here's the thing, right? We're in a space called the rep pill, right? RP. It means basically that you understand how women operate, and you don't play into certain things to get finesse or lose what you work for your whole life. That being said, I've been in situations where I've been married. I've been with girls. I've had experience with a lot of girls where I can say, you know what, I can go very easily and say, you know what, she's this type of way. Let me see where this goes. I'm not gonna hide myself by saying, you know what, I'm gonna trust her 100%. That being said, I met her. We talked for a little bit. Went on some dates. Okay, I can see where her head is at.
In a month.
I'm gonna see where. No. I'm still vetting her. I'm gonna see where it goes. We're on the same page. We talk all the time. That being said, you're saying that because Fresh is dating her and talking to her like constant, all the time. He's simping for her. I'm not. What I'm doing is
it's not simping. By the way,
so what are you saying then?
The term of simping,
the
term of simping is not even a thing that I would even want to even attack or address.
Yeah,
I'm saying I feel it goes against what I've thought. Hold on, you're saying that you did not push this forward, but I've seen you sit by and be complicit while he did. Well, so now I ask you why you challenge it.
Hold on,
because now I then want to ask you and her. What does she bring? Hold on. You're a high value man. What she bring to the table?
Hold on. You watch the show, right? Certain parts. A lot of girls come on the platform all the time, right? He will say something that's his point. I'll say my point. That's how the show goes. Mm-hmm. So if I bring my point, that I think differently from him in certain cases. We're not the same people. We talk about general topics together. We debate certain things. Our RP base. Our fans are our supporters. They understand. Hey, you know what? This is an extreme here. This is an extreme here. You find where you fit in.
I don't think they think you're different.
No, they definitely do. I'm not Myron, bro.
No. Maybe not to his extent.
Bro,
I don't think. Hold on.
Bro. You have to understand, right? Right, Akademiks. Myron's Myron. I'm fresh. I party. I network. I go out. I get lit.
Fresh. You're the main nigga who asks every girl every time they get here. When questions get kicked off, I see you say, "Hey, I got a question. What? How old are y'all? What's your body count? What you bring to the table?" You tell me what she brings to the table.
Sure.
And or let me. Can I ask her?
Chris asked the body count.
Yeah, ask the body count.
What do you bring to the table for this nigga?
Oh my god.
I just want to say beforehand, everyone keeps bringing up a high value man, and genuinely, I did not know what he did before I met him. It was my roommate that had actually been on the podcast, and when he invited me, she was like, "Oh, who is it?" And I show your Instagram page. I'm literally thinking nothing of this. I honestly didn't even think that I think he just needed girls for the yacht. I'm like, okay, whatever, we'll just go. I had no idea what he did. Didn't look at his Instagram. I didn't stalk his Instagram. And she was like, "Oh, wait, I've actually been on their podcast." And I was like, okay, didn't even know what they did. And when we were on the yacht, he was like, "Okay, so I'm a podcaster." I'm like, honestly, and I don't even want to watch it because I want to get to know the real you. I don't want to get to know you from your podcast. I still don't watch it.
Can I ask you? So you're essentially basically proving what they say is wrong in terms of you don't give a fuck about a high value man, right?
I don't. That's
you don't.
No.
So his living example does not give a fuck about what he's talking.
Hold on, it's funny.
I care that he has a personality and I can be around him.
But you don't care if he's a high value man.
No, I really don't. I did not care about his chain. I did not care about his watch. I don't care that we met on
That's not high value though. That's not what he's talking about.
You don't. You're.
But she don't even know what it means, bro. See, you're selective in certain.
Wait. Let's ask her. What do you think it means when one says a high value man?
Like somebody that everyone wants because they think that they have something.
But what's high value to you? What's a person of value to you? What does that mean?
To me, a person of high value is somebody that I can be around and genuinely have a good time with and want to see over and over again. And
fun person.
Someone fun, someone that I can get along with. It was super easy with him.
Okay, so question. Are you not concerned with the relationship progressing? Or what if I get pregnant? Or
Mike.
Yo.
Why?
This is even
that's a possibility.
This is even a bigger question I want to ask. If your girl or the girl you're fucking with doesn't care about the theories that you're preaching, doesn't it let you adjust your theories? No, you're talking about
even better.
No, you're preaching about high valued men to a bunch of men who think they need to be high valued. Yet the girl that you are fucking with doesn't care about that. Maybe that should tell you.
Okay, but I also don't want a bum who has no motivation and doesn't have a job and lays on his ass all day.
You want a valuable person.
Hold on.
I want someone who wants to do well for themselves.
Hold on, I got you.
And you can be successful in your own way.
She couldn't define it before.
No. This goes back to what? Hold on. I got you right. So you're saying basically that she has to follow every single dynamic you see on the show, guys. Just so you know, on the show there are exceptions to the rule. There's not 100% anything.
Is she exception?
Nigga, no. She just told you she's not into high value people in terms of that's
is she an exception?
Listen,
in terms of materialism.
Hold on, slow jams. Chime in here because you've been on the show multiple times. Please chime in.
Okay, so what I want to say is so far, what Fresh and Myron talk about most of the time be whores.
Exactly.
Whores.
Oh, so I only talk about
We're not talking about.
Nigga,
they don't only talk about whores.
We speak in generalities because it's a broad audience.
Yes, Miami is full of whores, but obviously.
So only talk about Miami. I'm just trying to figure out the audience y'all talking.
No. Obviously, the person that you're interested in would not line up to be a whore. Like, if you're on this podcast talking about all these things, of course you're going to scout around and figure out.
The only thing I'm fucked up about is that the majority of people who watch a podcast is not in Miami.
We know that.
Are you from Miami?
It's still going to be whores in Wisconsin. It still applies.
In Australia, it's not like Miami.
It's not like it.
In Wisconsin, it's not like Miami. In LA, it's not Miami. I'm from Jersey. It's not like Miami.
But there's a concept that they have that follows in different areas. Okay, if you see a girl talking about designer.
So why don't you then group the people you're talking about as
nigga
about whores?
We do. You don't watch the show, bro. You don't. Hold on. You don't. No. She's here. Hold on. No.
So y'all talking about women, not whores?
You don't watch the show.
Yeah.
This one, no, you don't watch the show. She's been here multiple times. We say A, B, C, D. You were saying only A. You don't watch the show. So your argument is invalid.
Hold on.
It's invalid.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
We done. You don't watch the show.
You don't watch the show. I listen to you and you say women. I don't hear you say whores. I don't hear you.
Actually, Fresh co-signed some shit that I said. Like, I'm not surprised that he's with like what he's saying right now. If you go on my page, you can actually hear him. Sorry, Myron. Not Myron. Co-sign it of. I pretty much said the same thing. I like genuine connections and started things from.
That's the whole point of everything.
Yes.
We'll do the last arguments, and then we'll wrap it up, and then get into the topic for tonight.
So, Myron,
and guys, there's over 9,000 you guys watching. Do me a quick favor and like the goddamn video.
Man. Sub the channel.
Because I'll tell you guys this. These niggas argue about this shit every day.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm just like, God damn it. And I'm always in the middle of it. So now y'all actually get to be alongside and see how this thing goes. Because they be on FaceTime doing this shit every day. So,
Myron.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please close it out. What are your thoughts? And then your thoughts, and then Mike's thoughts, and then my thoughts.
I see where Ak is coming from. I see where you're coming from. I mean, we're just very different, you know. I mean, I'll be very honest. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm a little polarizing. You know, I've said it before. If a girl deals with me, bitch, you got to share me with others because I didn't work this. You know, like I didn't work this hard to like get one girl. Like that's fucking dumb. And I've said it many times on the podcast. Like once you rise to a certain level, make a certain amount of money, you reach a certain status. Like,
Myron, can I ask you a question?
It's dumb to share a girl. I'm sorry, I have one girl. She got to share you. Go ahead.
Myron, like no disrespect, but you're the lead voice of this podcast. A lot of people who are subscribing to the things you're teaching them feel that this is the thought. They're not thinking that there's opposing views, and they're not thinking it's like that. And if you're willing to say, hey, listen, that's just me, cool. Well, you should say it.
Yeah.
Because what's happening.
He does. Many times.
Yeah.
Hey, this is my opinion, not the other people's opinion.
No. But the platform is both you guys.
Nigga, he speaks, I speak.
Yeah.
They chime in. Nigga, people know this.
Yeah.
I have my opinions of how I think things are. He does as well.
All right, hold on.
You watch the show, only watch what he says.
So for the record, you don't believe in terms of what he says, and how you're living your life is how you believe.
Well, first off, right? You're saying because this right here is only what I believe in. I'm saying, look, we understand the foundation.
It's an example of what you believe in.
Nigga, do you watch the show?
Yeah, I do.
Look.
No, you don't.
This is what it is. This is what it is.
I'm confused.
This is what it is. We both have a fundamental knowledge and we see the world through the same lens. We just choose to react to the lens differently. So I look at it like, girls got to share me. I'm not having one chick. That's dumb, in my opinion. First, I said multiple times, you know, hey, if I find a girl, I'm down to have just one. But me, I've always said it like I'm gonna have multiple girls. Hold
on. So that's what it is. Since he's not gonna answer me, I get on Myron.
Oh shit.
Myron, I love you.
Yeah, it's okay.
No. But so you're telling me when I'm watching, and I keep telling you, I watch you every time I'm eating lunch. I love watching y'all.
I watch you too.
Right?
Pause.
So when you have a group of women around here, right?
Yeah.
And I'm saying this maybe for the next chick that comes on and says, hey, listen, I'm fucking new to Miami or I'm whatever, and I'm with some guy that just like, you know, I know how you compute shit. It doesn't make sense, but we're just kind of in it together. You're not going to be putting on 20 hats. You're not going to be playing a bunch of sound effects. You're going to be like, no, it's just like how my nigga Fresh is with Shorty. And you're going to keep it 100. Because what y'all are saying right now is that the shit that I see consistently, and there's certain themes, and if niggas can sit in this chat and be like, there's not themes that come through the Fresh and Fit podcast, just like if I was watching Kevin Samuels or anybody else, there's themes that go, that like it's basically echoed constantly. If you are down to say that this does not contradict it, I don't want you to be shaming no other women on here when they come in here and say, hey, I'm 23, I'm with some nigga who's making mad money, he's on the incline of his career, but we got a connection. Don't say they are gold diggers. Don't be sarcastic to them. Let's keep it 100. I like to keep it 100.
I get it.
You understand what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Because I see it all the time, I call Cap with y'all. When Myron's called Cap, nigga, I'm on my computer, I slap my mouse. That's Cap. You know why you here. But you're telling me now, because now I feel like I'm a listener misled. Y'all telling me now, oh no, you just took the wrong thing from it. Maybe you just took Myron's point. But if I took Myron's point, why don't y'all debate this shit? y'all seem to provide a united front every time niggas is watching. Niggas is watching for basically an ideology.
All right, you haven't answered the question. Where have I strayed from the point of view?
Nigga, if you're the where you strayed was when you said, if any other chick that came in here, if she said right now she met Trey Songz on a fucking yacht, and she said, yo, I'm talking to Trey Songz, but he likes me for me, y'all will play mad sound effects and play her the fuck out. But because it's your girl, she likes you for you.
Okay.
Wait.
Hold on. That's
Let's keep it 100, bro.
Hold on. That is one encounter, right, on a yacht.
Yo, you knew her for a month.
You're not. No, dude. You're misunderstanding,
bro,
right,
you knew her for a month, dog.
Dude,
how long you knew her?
We are dating girls, right, bro? You don't date her one day.
It's a month.
No, nigga. It is one day you're talking about.
Month.
I'm saying, look, we're dating right now. We're seeing what's up.
You're saying one day versus the month is a huge difference.
Nigga.
Just tell me that and I'm good.
Nigga,
we're good. We can move out there.
You don't vet a girl in one day, bro. You have to vet her over a period of time.
Which is true, because he
could you vet her in a month?
After.
Could you vet her in a month?
Go ahead.
This is true. He had other girls on the vlog right like after I met him.
That's nigga. Could you vet a girl in a month to say she wants me for me and nothing else?
Bro,
tell your audience that. Don't tell me. Tell them.
No. I'm asking you right now.
Tell them that they need to spend at least a month.
Last arguments, please.
I have experience, right? And so does Myron, to see. We do it every single night, right? We can see patterns. We can see certain things, right? That being said,
don't play the guru card. Tell your audience that if you fuck with a chick a month, your intuition about her is what's gonna be the thing.
Listen to me, right?
You're not gonna tell the audience that.
You're saying that
you're trying to be the exception.
No. You're saying
the same thing you get a taste for.
I see what you're doing here, right? You're trying to say that, look, this is the exception here, right? And and
this is the exception because you're the teacher.
No.
It's like the fucking preacher who cheats on his wife, but because he's been talking to the Lord every night, he's saying, oh, this is not that bad like when y'all cheat on your wife. It's just as bad.
We say vet a girl for a year. It hasn't even been a year yet.
Right. You say vet a girl for a year, but you vet her for a month. Nigga, you making statements.
We're still talking right now, nigga. Are you retarded?
Bro, you said it.
You're saying, right?
You said she likes it for you. Did you not say that?
Nigga, I'm getting to know her.
Did you say that?
I said
video.
Nigga, I said it. But hold on. I'm saying to you, it takes time to know somebody, right? I'm saying from what I see.
So you got 11 months to go.
From what I see right now,
you got 11 months to go.
I can see certain things, whereas you know what? She might be that person. You're saying, oh, fresh.
No.
You like her for what am I saying then?
I'm saying if you tell your audience take a year.
My audience knows
if you tell your audience take a year, you take a year.
Nigga,
don't make no statements. If don't contradict yourself.
I never did.
Like her.
I'm still
you seem
I'm still talking to her right now, bro.
All right. So he's still vetting her.
Exactly. You don't watch the show, bro. You don't watch the show.
No. I'm going off what he said. He said, I met her on a yacht, but I know she likes me for me.
Yeah.
If he didn't say that word, I'd be like, cool.
If I didn't like him for him, I wouldn't have spent like every day with him for the past month.
Said every girl who met a nigga on a yacht and who's with them afterwards. Like, come on now, nigga.
But every girl here knows that you can only tolerate so much of some person. Like, okay, you might have millions of dollars. Like, I've seen people with millions of dollars. I don't want to spend every day with them.
Have you ever heard of Brittany Renner? You ever heard of Selena Powell? They've tolerated niggas for. They've tolerated a lot worse niggas for a lot longer time.
Every day, they're hanging out with him every second. No.
My only thing is they made it.
I think we've officially reached the point of diminishing returns.
We're beating a dead horse.
This is now you guys got to see what I deal with every day. You know what I'm saying? Between shows and everything else like that. But yeah, I'm gonna give a round of applause to both parties here because that was very very entertaining. We got 10,000 plus y'all niggas in here. So do me a quick favor. Like the goddamn video.
I still love Ak, you feel me? Ak is still the homie. We still good,
right?
Fresh
my guy.
We're gonna go to the club after this.
Yeah. I'm just only here to save Fresh from like making a big mistake. But other than that, like we're gonna hit the club.
Yeah.
With the kids,
get lit. And look,
give it 6 months.
Look. If it works out, cool. If it doesn't,
by the way,
it's just my turn, brother.
Hey, listen, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I can speak for Fresh.
Yeah,
but I'm good off everything I can say. You could have the last word, and I do want, of course, Myron and Mike to have the last word and all this, and then we could get right into the bullshit.
Yeah, because we got a video to react to, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so Mike, you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Listen, it don't. This is legendary right now, right?
I like this guy.
Listen, we got What is it called? Akademiks.
Henny
Mike over here. Henny Mike over here. You know what I'm saying?
Mike Akademiks.
It's all good, bro. Like, listen, I personally feel like I'm like own shit. I own whatever the fuck I'm feeling, and whoever don't like it, fuck it. I own it. And listen, it's certain things I've learned over life, like even like in my profession and dealing with employees. Like, say somebody fuck up, and I'm backing them in the corner. I know why, and I want them to admit it. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen sometimes. Sometimes I just gotta lay off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it just gets weird. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with their situation, shit's a lot of shit. It's only been a month, but I understand feeling that vibe early, right? Yeah. And it's a lot of shit that they haven't really discussed yet. You know what I'm saying? So, and he's filling it out the way that he should, that he feels fit, and he's bringing things up when he feel he needs to bring it up, and he probably just ain't got to everything yet. You know what I'm saying? So I think shit, I love it. I love motherfuckers being in love and shit like that. Cause I know y'all in love. Yeah. Even if y'all don't say it. You know,
wait, are they? Are you in love?
Yeah. They can't say it though.
Right now?
You can't say it. You can't say it.
We're like vibing, seeing what's up, but like
y'all big vibing.
Look at the smile. Look at the smile.
Yo, the minute she walked in, he started dancing.
Just say yeah, my nigga, be free. Yes. I'm in love.
I was done with my last word. That's just one of the things, like, y'all just got to throw that intangible in for y'all listeners. Like, bro, people get in love and make decisions that counter everything that's intuitive. And you hope to see where it goes. That's the fucking X factor among everything y'all discuss. And listen, as much as y'all think I don't listen to the show, you don't throw that in there.
And that's
so when you're in it, when you're in it right now, you're making this exception thing to try to carve out a space for you.
Hold up, so James, please add in, because you're on almost every show.
You want me to add in?
Yes,
but hold on. Real quick though, what he said is real, and is life. Like, fuck it if you just fall for somebody.
No.
Fuck it. Ain't nobody perfect and can like have a rules to life and like
look at Mike's situation
every fucking day.
Look at Mike's situation.
Hold up.
That's not reality.
Please come here, please.
I would say with Fresh, your point about Capery, there was no Capery involved. Every time Fresh ever talked about his romantic life, what he had going on, you could see it all on and off camera. Like, it's always been like that.
Same on camera, same off camera, bro.
The only reason why I would say that's not true,
why?
Because again, this was an off-camera conversation. We asked her very distinct distinct questions, and Mike was there off camera, and she was not with it.
Nigga,
so everything.
No.
Okay. We're going right back to where we started. We're just going right back. Nah, man, fuck this shit. No, y'all gotta keep going, man. Nah, bro. Like,
all right, it's done. It's a wrap.
You asked her, right, if she wanted to be with somebody else that she didn't know about. We spoke about if we're together, we could do something. You asked her physically.
She was down to share you.
Nigga, with somebody
high value man
that she doesn't know.
Watch it back. You'll remember my answer after you watch it. I already answered it.
I think, go ahead.
My question to you.
Hold on. I can't get on. Do y'all not see this fucking super chat right here? Man. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is.
What in the fuck?
They called her Becky.
They be. I gotta read them. They're coming in. They're funny.
Becky.
All right, Maya, go ahead, finish your point.
Basically, my question was to you. Even if a woman say, yeah, I'll share, sometimes they just be saying, yeah, just to make it a deal breaker, just to say yes. Some girls don't even be gay. They be gay for pay. Like, a lot of them just say yeah because they either have no choice or they see that man as their only way out. Yeah. So fuck if it's love or if it's real. Sometimes because if you was not there, some girls will not be fucking each other if you was not there. Like, and I know a lot of girls
don't agree.
Well, I've seen a lot of girls
and guys.
Mike got the rest.
I disagree.
Okay, here we go back to this. Okay, back to the exception of the rule. But with Fresh and everything, this whole outside thing, if he chooses to fall in love with this person, that's what he chooses, and it falls with the things that he has said before. There's nothing that he said.
Own that shit.
I don't care, bro. I don't care.
Own that shit, though, baby.
I never will cap. Never did it.
And then you zooming in on some parts of what he's saying. You're not even zooming in on 100%. I think you're looking at 30% of the shit that you probably caught.
Brother, you don't watch the show, brother.
Not the shit that you saw hit the internet.
You don't watch it.
I don't want to keep talking about it.
You don't watch it. You don't watch it.
But all I'm saying is that
I'm the third host today. Let's wrap it.
From here on out, I don't want you to be shaming no women who come in here who tell you they're dating a dude for a month or even a shorter period of time, and you questioning their motives, especially when there's a clear, obvious financial motivation there, and they say no. Okay, I don't want you to be questioning.
And here's the thing, bro.
That'll be very counter to what.
Listen,
that'll be very counter. That'll be hypocritical.
it'd be weird for her to say like, yeah, I see you got a shit together. I feel a little comfort with that shit. Blah blah blah.
That's
Especially
true,
when it's so early. It's okay. They ain't gotta say that. But it'd be weird. It'd be weird if a woman just don't give a fuck that a nigga got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? Then why do you want me? Just because I'm funny? Nah, go get a funny.
He was genuine. Remember that our conversation.
Yeah,
both.
That's not. I mean, she can't say. She can't say. All right, well, he got his shit together. I like that. She can say it, like, but a lot of people don't want to say that shit. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's not realistic that somebody don't see that you have your shit together. You know what I'm saying?
Mike is in.
It's not,
you my guy, brother.
Yeah, you my guy. You my guy, bro.
When I pop out to Cali, you gotta link, man. By the way, thank you to Fresh and Fit for even allowing me to meet you.
Bro, this is dope.
But by the way, and
legendary episode.
Yo, and by the way, while we got 10K people in here, I just want to reiterate, I love Fresh. This is my guy. We fucking just How can you not love him? Yo, Fresh will call me and be like, yo, Ak, you know this guy? And I'm like, who the fuck are you talking about? And he'll tell me some story. I'm like, oh, I know this guy that knows him. Yo, we have really good conversations. This is, hey, listen, as men, and I've heard you say this. I saw when you guys, was on his podcast. Yo, this is just like, steel sharpening steel a little bit. You know what I mean? This is not beef, none like that. And, when I come to Miami, everybody know I'm synonymous with Fresh and Fit, and now I'm locked in with Mike, and we're gonna keep it going like that. But we have other beautiful women here, and Myron, this is your shit.
I'm here, man. Yeah. I mean, all I gotta say is that now you guys got to experience being Myron Gaines for about an hour.
There you go.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Miranda, don't fuck this one up, and let's continue on with the show. Okay, so we got Mo Rizzle, $20. Shout out to #1 podcast and the legendary guest. Another epic show is underway. Loving the friendly discourse between Fresh and Ak. And then $20 hero, all others are poor. Okay. Don't worry, Myron. That little poodle ain't got nothing on me. I'm going to bite the crap out of him. Real city dogs out here. Here are all the others from the suburbs. Okay. $50, Dan Hancock. You can't blame Fresh. The poon poon too good. Her other guy feels the same way. Would like to hear what Rolo thinks. Okay. $25, Doc Hancock. She ain't tainted yet. That's a little blue pill, bro. Okay. When you act, rules change depending on the situation. $20, Eric Herbert. $20, Hound Dog. I could have bought $20 in Sheba, but instead I have to do this. I'm generally with Fresh on this one. I can understand where he's coming from on this. Plus, I'd like to hear from her as well. Okay, this was from earlier, guys. Cool. Akademiks, $20 sounds like he hating on Fresh. Fresh explained it perfectly. Akademiks is listening to respond, not listening to understand. Let Fresh do his thing. Fresh is allowed to bring women in his life that add value. Okay, Doc Hancock. The Myth of the Good Girl by Rolo. Classic RP reading. Fresh got to brush up on his RP. Okay, $20, Mike Anthony. Bro, the girl next to Fresh is a clout chaser for the streets. Was getting clapped on a yacht. You ain't fooling nobody. You got anything to say? Miranda, you got to say something back to him? You want to say something back? Yeah. You want to say something back?
I was with Fresh on the yacht, so if I was getting clapped by anyone, it was him.
Okay.
There you go. First night.
Okay, so we got, who else,
First
Chris?
link.
Don't answer that. Don't answer
First
that.
link.
One second.
All right, so what's the video that we're going to react to, Fresh?
It's actually
No video is article.
It's an article?
It's an article.
Okay, can you guys roast my IG tonight? Sean Muhammad. No, that's not tonight's show. $20, hot boy low key. LOL Shorty said, if he approached me at Red Mango, I would have dubbed him, but her and her homegirl needed something to do, so she took an invite on the yacht. LMAO, come on, son. Walter, stop the cap. She saw your Instagram.
What the hell is Red Mango?
I don't know what a Red Mango is.
I don't know either.
Hey, real talk. Y'all taking this damn seriously again, and y'all not even listening to Fresh and Miranda. Fresh has never had a problem getting girls. Y'all acting he's new to this.
Facts, bro.
Okay.
Facts
Yo,
machine.
we don't cap over here, brother.
Jonathan Castillo, word of the day is nuance. Not everything is black and white except for Fresh and his girl. Waves. Mike has 2. Fresh has 1. How many does Ak have on his side? Myra's still fishing. Ak, you wanna let him know?
Listen, man, they're right. I rock with all the assumptions, man.
Yeah. Venom. Ak has some ladies. Whenever Ak is on, it is easily the most entertaining episodes, in my opinion. $20. And then what else we got? Fill it with her. The congruent thing here is men of all colors love white women.
Shout out.
Oh man,
That's an island thing, man. I'm telling you, it's the Bayesian boys. That's a Bayesian boys.
All right, DLC. That's my dude. This round goes to Fresh. I see you, Fresh. What's good, Maya? Good to see you smiling. Stay strong, love.
Something brother.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, LA Panda, $20. Thank you so much. And then we got Mr. Black. Ak out here looking like Detective Pikachu. $20 Nobunaga. Have her do the cat bag dream guy chart. LOL. Fresh Mind have the same understanding of the RP space and the proper way to navigate today's marketplace, but there are 2 different entities with 2 different ways they want to live their life in the dating space. Got you, bro. $20 from Hero the Hero, his dog. And then Jonathan Castillo, over 9K viewers. Get the fucking likes up. Yeah, $100, bro. Seriously, real talk.
Like the video.
Yeah, guys, there's over 10,000 of you guys. Do us a quick favor. Like the goddamn video. Get us pushed up in the algorithm because if I got to suffer, you guys got to suffer with me. Okay, $20. Gerald Cohen. I've heard Fresh go his own way many times. Act coming off like a hater. This is how they talk to each other all the time, guys. Professor Paradox. The relationship contradicts. Do not let your woman embarrass you. She has embarrassed Fresh multiple times on the podcast and vlogs. Regardless of reality or if he's trolling, the way it comes off, Fresh looks like a beta. You guys say something to that, Fresh?
Bro, you do know that like on the vlog, I troll a lot because I find it funny, right? That like every time I take a girl out, you guys give like an analytical response. I'm like, bro, it ain't that serious, bro. I'm trolling y'all niggas, bro. Come on now.
Okay. Entertainment. And then from this point forward, what, 50 and up, Chris?
20 is fine.
Okay, take notes, women. This is a perfect example of how men communicate. Yep, very true. We're very overt with our communication. We don't have to worry about each other's feelings. Adonis, hey, Myron and Fresh, this is what Mike pointed out earlier. I want to become a male adult film star one day so I could constantly do women. I just hope a woman would still marry me in that profession. Let me know. Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Vic H, $20. Message deleted. Probably made fun of Chris's hairline. And then $20, Bob, Moneybags. Yo, Act. Thanks for the Brittany Renner interview, by the way. I'm so glad you let her know she's a side chick. R.I.P. to the kid's childhood. She got dunce on her head. You guys suffer that one, Act?
Man, it was a legendary interview, man.
Yeah.
Actually, she might be on Fresh and Fit soon.
We'll see. Yeah.
There you go.
Devil's Advocate. All guys should do this if they bro about a risk love. I noticed this difference when y'all were back at 14K subs. Truth, due to market pressures, Fresh can't afford to demand what Myron can. Y'all both still great catches, no homo.
Damn.
Okay.
Bro, it's because I don't want to, bro. Like, you understand, right, bro?
I lose a lot of girls on my mindset, guys. I hope you guys like know that. Like girls will see my shit and they'll be like, "Oh, you're controlling here." And I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm just in control. I don't let chicks like dictate how I do shit." You know what I'm saying? Like I'm very assertive and I just have very low tolerance for female ineptitude and misbehavior. So
very low.
That's just how it is. In Fresh defense, he has multiple Latina women in his vlog, so that alone debunks Act's claims. All right, and then $20. Act always change your goalposts to win. Stop, give the haters on Fresh Fit reason to hate on them. Keep doing your thing, Fresh. We with you. Nah, bro, trust me, guys. We don't. Act was one of the first people that hit us up when this bullshit happened. Act and Mike.
The way that we all can talk to each other, ain't nobody else can talk to nobody in here like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's very important.
Yeah, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. It's all love.
Factual.
So yeah, the two guys at the table here, man, they're here at the table for a reason, bro. Like they were with us when everyone was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? So
God.
Not many people like can grill Fresh like that. You know, Fatty, $20. Fresh, $1 million question: are you hitting it raw? Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
That's a yes.
Damn.
You want to answer?
You want to answer?
She looked down. It's a yes.
You guys can
already got the answer.
We already got the answer.
What does that mean?
You can assume.
What does that mean?
Yeah, man, what does that mean? Yeah,
How's it a bad thing?
No love.
Yeah, me and Fresh should differ a bit with the ladies, but yeah, man. Okay, so we got an article here to pull up. What's this article on?
Do. This is regarding poly and kind of like how it is interpreted by single women and single men.
Yes.
So,
oh, and also I wanted to mention this earlier, but I didn't want it to take away from the debate that Fresh and Ack were having. But what I've come to realize is that a lot of women, because Mike, you were saying like the knee-jerk reaction when you tell a girl you're gonna have to share me, it's typically like they hit you with the nope, I don't want to share you. But what I've come to realize is that many Western women are kind of indoctrinated to think that they're more special than they really are. And before I get into this, let me just give you guys a disclaimer. What I'm going to say right now does not constitute what anyone at the table thinks. It's definitely my opinion. I know I'm going to get hit with the misogyny. But anyway, the thing is, what I've come to realize is this. In the West, we prop women up. We put them on pedestals. We say, you could do anything a man could do. You're equal to a man. You're special. You're sugar and spice and everything nice. You could do no wrong. Believe all women, whatever. Women are considered to be like the ideal human being in the West in general, right? They can do no wrong.
We are.
And LOL. Okay. Anyway. Nope. So my thing is, since women have this mindset, when you tell them something like, you're going to have to share me, their knee-jerk reaction is like, no, I'm special. I've been told my entire life I'm special. I'm not sharing you. Who the fuck do you think you are? Mm-hmm. But what they don't understand is the dating economics, that high-status men are rare and beautiful women are extremely common. Yeah. And the other thing, too, is that when beauty is common, men don't have the same metrics of mating that women do. Women have, a laundry list of things. I want to be taller than me, make more money than me, attractive, confident, ambitious, blah, blah, blah. A million things, right? But for guys, are you attractive? Are you submissive? Are you feminine? pretty much we're going to be happy. Can you cook? Can you clean? Men have far less requirements. So since we have far less requirements, we can deal with more women. And the most important thing that women don't understand, socioeconomic status doesn't matter to us. So we could date down below our level. Women can't, however. So who has the leverage for real? The men do. Once they reach a certain status point. So what I say is, listen, if you want a guy of a certain caliber, you're going to have to share him, whether it's knowingly or unknowingly, he's going to fuck other girls. So you need to make peace with that.
Let's fuck them together.
There you go. So there you go.
Wait. What if the girl is at the same caliber or even higher than a man?
It don't matter.
I was talking.
Let's have some fun.
It doesn't.
Let her ask her question.
Most of the time, a lot of times, I've ran into situations that I got more than men out here because a lot of men are bums.
Fair.
You know,
that's fair.
So
No argument there.
So what if a female is a higher caliber? How do you feel about that?
Okay, let's say hypothetically, Hypothetically, let's say me and you went on a date. Probably not, because I probably triggered you already at this point.
We already did.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh
shit.
I got tea on you, but
oh shit.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What's happening right now? What's happening right now?
I guess there's a plot twist.
What a twist.
Yeah, I definitely met you about 3 years ago when I first moved to Miami.
When did we meet?
It was a very disturbing encounter.
End show.
I really
Can you tell us the story?
You turned me off all the way.
Tell the story.
All the way.
Enough about me.
Story
You want me to
time.
tell the story?
Yeah, tell the story. Tell the story.
I do not recognize this woman,
It's
but
okay, because I always look like better all the time, and I always look different. And no, so Myron, what's your name? Sorry, Myron or Byron? Sorry, I'm dead serious.
Cut her mic off.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
What's happening right
if
now?
he just
What's
called
happening?
you out about your situation, your relationship, why can't I say something about my experience with him?
he never did.
I'm saying, go ahead. I genuinely don't.
You don't, because you're a dog, so like you don't remember.
I'm a dog. Say your
What's
story.
happening?
Hold on.
All right. So
What's happening?
Let's all have a 5G.
Hey, Dita, show some respect to the host, please, because the fact that you don't know his name shows a lot about you. Okay. Wait, shh. Once again,
go ahead. You can tell your story, but I genuinely don't recognize and or know.
He doesn't remember people for the next day.
Yeah. So go ahead.
There was no next day.
No,
Chicken, crazy.
in
I
general.
believe her sitting.
Go ahead. Tell your story.
What's happening?
Let's do it.
All right, so
Like the goddamn video, guys.
Like the video.
At the time, I was staying in Brickell, right? And I was walking. You came up to me, got my number, information. It was at the corner, like over that restaurant by Black Brick, I believe.
Okay. Cold approach.
This is what year? 20.
This is about 3 years ago. I've only been here. No.
2018.
I only been here for 4.5 years, so it was like about 3 years.
So I cold approach, guys. All right, there you go.
So you cold approach. We switched information. You invited me over, and I came over. The second I sat down on the couch, you just kind of like how do I think? Like kind of like.
I tried to bang you.
It was very aggressive.
Yeah.
It was very aggressive.
Sounds about right.
And like me, like everybody's different. I don't like men sticking down their tongue down my throat as soon as I met you. Like I don't know you like that. So,
Sounds
like,
about right.
What do you like for them to do?
Huh? Well, I don't know you. Like I didn't even know him for 24 hours, and you're sticking your tongue down my throat. Like I don't do that. Like I need to know somebody. Like I'm
Kiss your
sorry.
neck.
sounds about right.
No, I don't want you touching me. When I first meet a man, like I don't want them touching me. I don't want.
Wait, so
I already.
you went over to wait. You went over to his crib. You went to his crib on the first time.
I went to his house because we both lived in Brickell.
Day out. Was it the day out?
You went to his
Same
crib.
day?
You went to his
Same day.
I think it'd say day of or maybe the next day. It was pretty. It was fast.
I'm giving him
Okay, wait.
One at a time.
Let her tell her story.
One at a time.
Okay, finish with
Yeah,
that.
let her tell her story. Let her tell her.
Finish it.
Let her finish.
So I was like, I was sitting on the couch, and he kind of attacked me very aggressively as far as like, putting your hands on me, putting your tongue down, trying to put your tongue down my throat, and like I just got turned off and I left. But it wasn't a turn off. Like it wasn't. You're not a gentleman. It's not respectful. Like you can't get pussy like that either when you attack somebody so aggressively. But that was just it.
Sounds about right.
It's okay.
Sounds about right.
I mean, that's who Myron is, though.
It's even better that you don't recognize me, so that's even better.
Hold on.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Maya, you got something? Go ahead, Maya.
I got a flag on the plane.
Yeah, but I know a lot. I know a lot, and I see a lot.
Wait.
Okay,
so
Hold on.
your point is that he tried to stick his muscle down your throat within 24 hours, but you went to his crib within 24 hours.
Oh,
yeah.
So why did you go to his crib?
To have conversation.
You could have said no.
You could have had
You got a cell phone. That's why you got text messages. That's why you got voicemails.
We were
let him take you out
a while.
So what made you say, yeah, I'm gonna go over there even though I don't know him like that?
Because I just moved to Miami and I was living in Brickell and he lived in Brickell, so I was like, all right, cool. Let me go hang out with him. You know, like as any other girl wants to meet new people.
Why you ain't proposed to him? Okay, let's go out in a public area.
Yeah, that's more conversation because usually when guys invite you over for first
that
date,
means
that's
intimacy.
Like,
that means
that's
personal
like that's the intention. Like the intention is like, oh, I'm about to fuck.
If I bring go over, right,
come over.
at nighttime, I'm trying to smash.
It was the daytime. It wasn't nighttime.
Even better.
If you're just trying to have a conversation, you go to dinner.
Hold on. If a girl's coming over, immediately she wants to smash.
Yeah, that's the reason.
So
nobody's coming over just to talk.
Really?
So you got something you want to say?
Fresh already spoke about that with New Miami girls, right? That's
one mic. So you had some, and then who? Did anybody else? And then we'll get back to her to say something.
Oh, I was just saying, like, if you go in first link, you're most likely gonna fuck because like
that doesn't happen
usually
all the time.
like girls like more if you have like, and I'm not saying that you don't have respect for yourself because I've fucking done that shit myself, you know what I mean? Like usually like first link, like if you go over somebody's crib, you're expecting to do something. It's not like you're gonna go over there to have a conversation because usually if a guy wants to have like a genuine conversation with you, they're gonna take you out first. They're not gonna invite you over their crib. You know what I mean? So if they're inviting you over your crib, the first link that they don't want nothing more than
I peeped that real quick and I left.
Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Even if what you said you did go over to his house, did y'all have an anti-sex conversation about, okay, we're not gonna hook up when we first link? If you didn't have the conversation, then everything is more so improvised intimately when you get there. That's just
it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't.
Can I say something real quick? I just want to interject.
Go ahead, Lee.
How old are you?
Me. I'm 31.
4 years ago, you was
29.
Okay, and you said you just met.
31, 29.
That math thing makes sense. 4 years ago, you were 27.
No,
I'm not
Miami
going to
for like
call her out on
4.5
that.
years. It happened about 3 years ago.
Oh, 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was about 2-3 years.
So you moved to Miami 4 years ago. You said you were new to Miami, but you've been in Miami for a year before you met him, so you're not new to Miami anymore.
I wasn't here for a year.
So you've been in Miami for a year already. Next thing, you must have been comfortable enough with him to go directly to his house after meeting him. So it's not like you were young-minded and not knowing what happens when you go to a guy's house. This is not the first time you've done it. So please don't start and make it seem like he was trying to do something else. No, you knew what you wanted, and that's why you went there.
No, I didn't.
It was
not everybody has that intention. I'm not from Miami, so I don't come out here.
But what does that mean when you say you're not from Miami? Like you guys seem like Miami girls, and like
people in Miami,
I need to understand this.
So just like the same way they're saying, girls in Miami, they have like a very small mind.
No, we don't.
They go to fuck niggas.
We don't. I'm from Miami, and if I go to a nigga crib the first night, I'm fucking and I'm sucking. So
and I didn't go at nighttime.
During the day, in the morning, don't matter. Dick don't have a time when it comes to that shit.
Everybody get hard in the morning. What y'all talking about?
Or you're coming over with the intentions, and then the vibe is ain't right, and you leave.
Like if the vibe is right, we gonna fuck and we gonna suck. But if the vibe not right, I'm clearing it. Like that's the. If I'm going to your crib, 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, I have intentions, and that's to put that shit on your ass.
So what does that mean? Explain.
I'm gonna take your soul. That's it.
Oh shit! Yo, soul taken.
Do you have something? You want to say something? Or
like that.
I'm with that. Yeah, I'm all about that.
Like that shit. That being from Miami shit ain't got nothing to do with it. It could be from any city.
Yo, ladies.
Everybody has different intentions and morals.
It's gotta be one mic at a time.
Ain't got shit to do. Morals ain't got nothing to do with it.
One mic at a time. It really hurts the listeners' ears when everyone's talking over each other. One mic at a time, please. Did you have something before I say something?
No, I was just trying to say, man, like, yo, I thought this was fresh on trial. Yeah, try to put fresh on trial. Yo, if you need me to tag in, I'm the best attorney.
I mean, all she did really was prove that I do what I say.
Like, we don't care, bro. Like, we say what we do. And like, on the podcast.
He says what he does, brother. Yeah. Okay, I don't know about you. Myron is living that life.
I'll say this. I'll say this. No, you go, Maya. Don't worry. So,
Myron, the same way how he talked to these chicks, he's doing the same shit.
I'm doing the same thing.
He's doing it.
So I'll just say this. I don't know if you've like watched our content or anything like that, but I tell guys all the time, like, get to it quick. Don't waste your time. So I mean, like,
no, I haven't. This is actually like my first experience.
Why you ain't want to fuck my man, yo?
I don't do that.
This is a high value man right here.
No, because here's the thing.
Everybody's
like,
different.
3 years ago,
differently.
3 years ago, I was like, obviously living a whole different life, but that's fine. Like it's just funny because I genuinely, I'm not even trying to be an asshole right now. Like I don't know who you are.
No, that's great. I love that.
Let me ask you a question. Did you find my man? You definitely found him physically attractive.
No, he's cute.
Okay, so you pulled up to his crib with what intention? What was in your mind?
I feel like with me, like I'm a very open, like talkative. I like to get to know people. I like the vibe. I have a lot of male friends.
You want to know him at his crib?
He invited me over. I went over there, like on some chill shit. Like me, like when my homeboys invite me over, like we smoking blunts in the bag.
But that's your homeboys.
Hold on. At 29, you thought he invited you to get to know you.
Yeah.
Myron, do you smoke?
And the thing is, like, this is like me first moving to Miami.
I've never smoked weed in my life.
That's what you probably
I wasn't really know like how everybody moves out here. People move real,
but it's
like,
not a Miami thing.
Yeah, it's not.
That should be happening in New Jersey.
I just want to say she's gonna keep it 1,000.
Yeah,
because I get what she's saying. And by the way, you know, I'm Myron's defense attorney. They have assigned me defense force. But I could be honest. Let's keep it 100. You felt like you'd have fucked the nigga if he didn't approach it like that. But you felt the approach was a little off. Keep it 100. Because you ain't go to his crib just to get to know him. You would have fucked him, but you thought he was too forward. He was too with it. Let's keep it 1,000.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I wouldn't have fucked him the first day. Period.
No, I'm not saying the first day, but you had plans in mind that if he plays role, you gonna suck on his cock. Stop playing.
He was on the list. He was on the list.
He was on the list.
So he would potential.
He would have been.
I got a nice lineup. Everybody got their chance.
Stop it! You'd have been playing Squid Games with your guts.
Squid Games with your guts.
Keep it real, my nigga. Okay, you know. Okay, I think this. Okay, I guess. I'll throw it to Myron. Myron.
Yeah.
Clearly, she was saying like, "Yo, you're fuckable." But she felt like you were too forward and it may have rubbed her wrong and aggressive. Mm-hmm. She wanted, I don't know, maybe some candles. You talking a little bit more.
No,
play some
not
cheap
even
sweat.
that.
She wanted to slow shit. You wanted to figure it out like, yo, I don't got time to waste. Do you regret in hindsight not, you know what I mean, trying to like massage the it's the same intention, like fucking, right? Like we gotta be honest. But you feel like you were too forward, and would you have like changed your
So would you refine your approach?
Yeah. So here's the thing. Back then, like, and this is a testament. Like, I was getting a lot more girls back then, guys, because I had my government job. I was chilling. I was doing my thing. Yeah. I didn't have the business, so I was just like, I had my regular job, and that's it. So I had more time to go after chicks, which is it makes sense. So my cold approach. I don't recall, but if I did, it is what it is. That just shows you guys that I talk to a lot of girls. Yeah. But the thing is that like. I always move quickly because if she's not with it, I just move on to the next one.
All the time.
So if she didn't want to fuck, I was like, all right, cool. And then she probably left, and I probably didn't even walk you downstairs, right?
I was ready to leave.
Okay, so you left. So I already know. Like I know myself. So like I'm always trying to get sex quickly. Right, so if she if you don't smash, all right, cool, bye. And then I probably call somebody else. Did I walk you downstairs?
I don't remember.
I probably didn't. So I probably called somebody else. So that's just what I was doing.
I'm like, I'm out of here. This nigga ain't getting no pussy. I'm getting out.
So here's the thing. Like, yo, all you did, because you try to kind of like put me on blast, but all you did was just show that I'm congruent. I am who I say I am. I say it all the time.
I was just
like, I can put you on blast, and I'm in my head. I'm like,
listen,
I'm King Von. I am who I say I am, bro.
The nigga,
like this is how it is. Like y'all think I'm kidding around when I say this shit. Like if a girl doesn't want to fuck, go call somebody else. Who cares? I don't even remember her. No offense, but like it's like it is what it is. So like I tell guys, get sex as quickly as possible. Get it, you know what I'm saying? She comes over, escalate. She don't want to smash. Move on to the next girl, and that's what happened here.
Y'all think Myron's acting? This man's the same way he is on camera, off camera.
Myron, would you try again?
He don't play.
But here's the thing, though. Yeah. This is why I respect him. Because if the story had gone anywhere else, I would have get on his ass.
Probably would, yeah.
That's why I get on your ass.
You don't watch the show, brother. You don't watch the show.
With him, listen. Even when I heard that he got that little dirty fucking stripper who was false claiming that he got her pregnant.
Yeah.
When I heard that he got her pregnant, I was like, "Come on, Myron, you can't. Not you. You can't get caught lacking like that. Like I got beef with so many niggas. If niggas caught me lacking, I'd be like, yo, you talk too much shit to get caught lacking like that. What's wrong with you? He's on the front lines. If she was like, if she was saying a different story where you were looking crazy out of character,
it fit him. It fit his description.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Everything you said, that's kind of what I thought it was.
That's why I told guys, like, don't waste time. Like, she comes over, makes the move, escalate. She's not with it. Okay, cool, bang, and then just go talk to another girl. So it is what it is. I mean, I guess.
What do you think about
welcome
now?
to Fresh and Fit, baby.
Hold on. What do you think now, though? You know what I mean? Like, clearly he was a little bit focused. He was working towards a goal. Fresh and Fit, huge success in the culture. You think you owe that nigga some pussy or what?
You're not my type.
Not no more.
He was your type back then.
He was cute, but he wasn't my type. There's a difference.
But if
you can be attractive, but you don't become my type until I can see where your mind at and if I'm attracted to your mental.
But you had him on the list.
There's a lot of fine niggas. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you can only just like y'all say about girls. There's so many beautiful girls.
Wait.
There's so many rich niggas that holler at me.
We gotta hear your type. We gotta hear your type.
But no, she got options though.
No, she's lying.
She got options.
She's lying.
I got options out there.
She's lying.
We just want to hear your type.
Yo, she's lying because she said that
What's your type
she
right
was
now?
on the list.
Options around this.
What's your type?
City girls.
Well,
Take note. Nah,
I'm low-key shallow, so we're gonna start at 6 feet and up.
Okay. What else?
I like entrepreneurial men.
That's Myron.
I like people who into. I like people who into spirituality. You know, I'm not like I don't want to date somebody religious.
What does that mean? Spirituality.
People who are into like
Crystals?
like saging, crystals, like just divine law and universal law of attraction and numerology.
Myron.
I'm not a spiritual guy. I think zodiac signs are stupid. But that's just me.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah. So and I just feel like
March.
I've been out like I was like really like my mom and dad spoiled the shit out of me and then I spoiled the shit out of me. So like I feel like I have to be treated like a queen. Like I like to be courted. I like to this, that. And if I don't have that, if you don't give me that energy, I'm automatic like, look at this bum ass nigga. Feel me? Like he don't know how to treat a woman. But again, everybody's different. People like different type of treatment.
Everyone has their own.
Everyone has their own.
Nice things that you're saying though. You're not saying nice things and you want to be treated like a princess.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby girl.
That's not nice.
No,
baby girl. Let me play the role of Fresh before he got in a relationship. Hold on. What do you bring to the table that a nigga needs all that for you?
Well, I'm self-made, self-paid.
Talk about it.
I'm a celebrity makeup artist. I'm on TV.
Talk about it. What channel?
I have my own business.
No, what channel though?
Well, I just did a little thing for VH1, but I'm about to be on HBO. I'm about to be on HBO this week, so I'm filming for Issa Rae. If y'all know who Issa Rae is, she's a big
pop that shit.
But how could a nigga benefit from that though?
How do you benefit me? Because he has a boss ass bitch who don't need shit. And most
that's
girls
from a financial point, but
how it benefit me?